The most common question a beginner or even an advanced bodybuilder asks is, what happens when you do plank exercise? First of all, let me explain what this exercise is and what are the benefits. The plank is simply the simple act of using your own body weight to maintain a balance for a certain amount of time in front of a wall or on the floor. This doesn't involve any equipment. Please do subscribe for more interesting videos. A person starts in a horizontal position holding position for the time, and the next thing that happens is that the legs and the butt are keeping straight and suspended with the legs in a straight line. The spine remains in a neutral position, neither pointing upward nor downward. One can maintain this position for a few seconds, but a beginner should keep it only for a minute at a time. The primary benefit of this exercise is to build up your flexibility, in particular the muscle group known as the oblique muscles. This area of the body does a lot of work for people, especially women, by stabilizing their lower back and pelvis while they are sitting at a desk, and for a woman's upper body posture as well. With a little practice, one can get used to keeping this position all day long and be able to perform this exercise easily without too much effort. A minor benefit of the plank is the fact that it provides a strong contraction in the abdominal muscles. And a more significant benefit of the plank is the lower back stress that is transferred from the hips to the hamstrings. By doing so, the back is elongated while the muscles of the gluteus maximus are lengthened, this combination of tension on the abdominal muscles being one of the biggest benefits of the plank. So what happens when you do plank exercise? When you hold the position for a certain amount of time, the majority of the tension on the abs, with a very small percentage on the hamstrings. And this simple variation on the regular push-up will allow the hamstrings to get a chance to rest, which they would otherwise have been forced to extend into the oblique muscles. The thing to remember about the plank is that it must be performed in the proper manner. There are some extremely good sets of instructions out there that will show you how to perform the plank correctly, but you have to start off with a heavy weight, such as a weighted vest. When the heavier vest is used, the weight helps to elongate the body, which increases the range of motion as well as the flexibility of the spine, and the double chin get elongating as well. This is the most common reason that a person begins the exercise with a light weight and works up to a heavier weight once they have gotten some experience. Now when you begin to use the vest, keep the arms in front of you at the same height as the hips so that the hip flexors don't have to work as hard. By doing so, the hamstrings won't have to do any additional work, which is why the exercise doesn't seem to be as difficult as it seems at first. Once you can feel that you can hold the position for a minimum of 10 seconds, add 2 or 3 reps on the other side of the body. If you don't seem to be able to go that far, increase the weight slowly by doing 10 reps on the main leg at first, and then adding 5 or 10 reps on the other leg. Don't increase the weight too fast though, because doing so would cause the other leg to become tired quickly, which would also increase the time that you spent in the plank position. You should continue to do this movement until the muscles are completely tired, but try not to take yourself out of the position. If you make a mistake or miss a rep, that's okay, it's just like doing your regular push-ups, if you can't finish all of them then try again. The main thing to remember is that the second day should be a bigger one than the first one. This is because you will be using more weight and your muscles will be more tired. Prepared to hold the position longer.